What's up, you guys? Welcome to the official launch and episode 1 of my new podcast, The Audacity. I am your host, Aisha K, and welcome. This podcast came about, the title, The Audacity, came about because that's really something that I just simply say on a regular basis. And if you know me, you know that to be true. The audacity. They had the audacity. I can't believe he had the audacity to say. And now here I am with the audacity to start something new to bring to all of you. And I'm super excited about this, you guys. The Audacity really is a podcast from the heart with conversations for the soul. Just real people, real life, real conversations, real talk, real solutions. And above all, you guys, the truth. That's it. Everything that's authentically me. The very first conversation I'm going to have is about Aligned. I'm going to talk about it. It's been 3 years and it's time to talk about the truth, about what really happened. So much has been said and so much has been done that now I'm ready to talk about it. It was coming to Columbus it fucked up my life. It really did. It was really one of the things that I absolutely regret. I don't have many regrets in life, but as I said on Saturday, this decision to come to Columbus, Ohio and take over that opportunity was one I wish I had never done. I wish I had never done it. And again, on Saturday, I said, as I did the soft launch for this podcast, we all have moments like that. We have moments where we make a decision and we're like, what was I thinking? Okay, I clearly wasn't. I wasn't thinking. I was brain dead in the moment. I thought I could make something work and I didn't have all the information, or I had it was a lot. It was a lot, but I know that I was in the process of buying a condo in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I was saying that I wish I had gone with that and had never come here. I wish I had never ever come here, but alhamdulillah for everything, right? So how it all got started, okay, it all started with what I thought was going to be an opportunity to grow business and to leave legacy for my children and my grandson. That's why we all do this, right? We all get into business for the sake of being able to leave something to our families, being able to have income, time flexibility, financial freedom, right? It's easy to do that when everything is above board and there's truth that's being told. In this situation, that was not the case. And I know, I've been painted out to be the bad guy. I've been made the villain. I've been talked about, drugged through the mud. All kind of things have been said. But one thing that really hasn't been completely told is the truth. And that I know because I hear the things that have been coming back to me over the past 3 years about the stories that have been told. And I knew the moment the smear campaign was beginning, I knew the moment it was happening. And I knew then there was nothing I could do to stop it. And so I just let it happen. Until now, because I got the audacity to talk about it. And I hope that you have the audacity and the courage to sit and listen, because some of you haven't listened to the other stuff that's been told. So now I'm asking you to sit and listen to the truth. Well, to my side of the story. So I'm going to go back to what I just said about I knew the moment the smear campaign was beginning. It was October 2022 when I couldn't pay the rent for the cafe. First of all, I didn't even have a contract. I didn't have a lease in my name. So all of my shareholders and my business friends were like, what are you doing? Why are you obligated to pay this? But I was paying it because I thought I had to, right? Nothing was in my name, but I'm paying all of the financial responsibilities, although nothing belonged to me. But then October came and I couldn't pay the rent. I had to pay the other expenses, right? And now I'm coming out of pocket when I shouldn't be coming out of pocket. And I'm asking a lot of questions. And I'm asking questions like, can I see the books, please? Can I see the books? Can I see the numbers? Can I see the statements from the months prior? Can I see the books from the past year, please? And I wasn't getting that. What I was getting was the runaround. What I was getting was expense reports and the expenses and how much the expenses cost, and being told, don't worry, you should be able to cover it because the cafe is bringing in 10K a month. And listen to me, people. Numbers don't lie. People do. By the time I saw the books, they were in the red for 12 months. For 8 months before I got there. So by the time I'm looking at the books, it was about 9 or 10 months in the red. So basically, I was sold a business that was failing. That's the gist of it. I was sold a business that they knew was in the red when they left, and left me with the takeover. So I gave my deposit. I didn't get a contract like I was told I was going to get. I was asking questions to the person who brought me in, right? Hey, I haven't gotten a contract yet. Is everything okay? Like, can you find out what's up? Because I'm not getting a response. Now, I gave my money, but I had no contract in return, and that started to make me nervous because it's like, who takes somebody's thousands of dollars deposit? I mean, it was $5,000, but that's a lot of money. I was a single mom. I was a flight attendant, and I pulled, resources together, and some of my shareholders got together. They believed in this investment. So it wasn't just me that invested in this. I had my people backing me on this as well, because I had a legit LLC. I have a legit LLC. So they come up with money. I have my money and we're investing in this, and it's turning into a sinkhole because we're not getting any return on our investment, and I still don't have a contract. So now I'm like, what's really happening here? How do you take somebody's deposit, not give the contract, not do what's right and show the books? And when somebody else showed me the books, it was like, don't worry about it, I already saw it. Now I got to figure out how to bring this from the red, from 9-10 months being in the red, bring it back to the green. Can I do it? Because I was told the cafe was bringing in $10,000 a month. There was nowhere near that. 4,500, 5,500 maybe on a good month. Okay? So here I come in, not knowing the climate of this new city I just moved to, because I left Florida with a backpack and a suitcase, y'all. No place, but a backpack and a suitcase and a whole lot of faith. And I was sold a dream and was delivered a fucking nightmare. And just like that, I was sold a dream and delivered a nightmare. That was the worst experience of my life. The 2 years, oh my God. Because once the smear campaign happened, it just got worse. And I mean, when I couldn't pay the rent, I was being tag teamed now at this point. I would get a text from him and I would call her. Why is he calling me? Why is he texting me? What did you say to him now? What are y'all talking about now? What did I not do now? Well, I'm just concerned that you can't pay the rent, and I don't think this is for you. I'm sorry, it was for me when I came. It was for me when you took my deposit. It was for me when you said you were going to give me the contract that you still didn't have. It was for me when you got what you needed out of the deal. But now it's not for me because I'm asking questions about the contract. I'm asking questions about the books, and I'm asking questions about my money. Oh, yeah. See, the smear campaign had to happen because I was asking too many questions that couldn't be answered truthfully. Oh, I'm going to talk about it for real, for real. Stay tuned.